Welcome, viewers. We are here in the graveyard in an area we can only reach by playing that song. Or by playing its song. So, let's come on down here and find the first instance of where you actually need to have Din's Fire. Yes, Din's Fire is actually a mandatory item in the game for those who are thinking it is not. Because of all the puzzles that we did that, well, didn't quite require us to have Din's Fire, but I used it anyways. This, you actually have to have Din's Fire because there is no way in hell you will be able to light every single one of these torches with fire arrows. Shut the fuck up, Navi. Din's Fire, bitch. Only way to do it, obviously, is how I did there. Just stand on... Shut the fuck up, Navi! Stand on there, and you'll be able to use Din's Fire right correctly. Anyways, we are here in the Shadow Temple. Like the Lens of Truth, this temple is full of illusions. So get ready to use the Lens of Truth quite a bit. Alright, which one is it? Nope, nope. Ah, that one. Oh, that's... Yes, I know. I just figured out which one it was. If you point this to any of the other skulls but the right one, you will be dropped and take some damage and then be ported back to the entrance. And we got it. You have to let it stand there for a couple seconds. If you pointed it to any of the other skulls, you could try to get off of the pad here, but I've never been able to do it. Now, we can't actually go over there quite yet, so we want to come through here. One who gains the Eyes of Truth will be able to see what's hidden in the darkness. Welcome to Fun Areas of Funness. Yes, these skulls that have lights on their faces, sometimes they'll talk to you. Sometimes. Not all the time. Just sometimes. Anyways, it's really not all that hard to figure out exactly where you're supposed to go. In this version, anyways, that Master Quest version, holy crap, that took me a while to figure the fuck out. Alright, so we gotta fight another dead hand. This is gonna be problematic with the Megaton Hammer. Apparently impossible with the Megaton Hammer. Fine. If you require me to use the goddamn sword, I will. Fucking asshole. You saw that there, viewers. I smacked him several times with the Megaton Hammer and jack shit happened. Nope. Hey, where are you going? Nope. There we go. Alright, one mandatory area with the sword down. I don't know why it was not allowing me to use the Megaton Hammer against him. But, oh well. There's a point for coming back here, viewers. Because now we've got the hover boots. Yes, we get the boots, or we get the item of the dungeon this early in the dungeon. And this isn't like the Spirit Temple where... By the way, when you have the hover boots equipped, you get a lot of momentum, so be careful with that. Anyways, like I was saying, there's only one item in this dungeon, not two. However, like I just revealed there, I wanted to go on and show this real quick, that there is actually a third room you can go to, which, as you can see, kind of houses a Re-Dead. Let's see how this works on him. Not well. Well, I've got another simple way of taking care of them. Like the Gibdos, Re-Deads really do not like Din's fire. I love that glitch, viewers. The glitch of, the glitch that, as you saw, whenever you're killing a Re-Dead with Din's fire or using any sort of magic. Nice. Anyways, the one where if you use any sort of magic, right as a Re-Dead gets up, it'll scream and make you stand there for a few seconds. I find that glitch absolutely hilarious. Now, of course, even though I did know that in here is, I believe, the map, I actually do want to get this. I actually tend to get lost in this dungeon pretty damn easily. So the map will help out tremendously. Now, again, when you've got the hover boots on, and I'm just not going to bother unequipping them, you will slide around quite a bit because you keep your momentum for a few seconds. But it is necessary to make it across this gap. I like to generally roll into the areas that you need the hover boots for. That's just me. Some people just walk it. I like to roll just because, you know, I'm a rockin' rollin' kind of guy. Slow the fuck up, asshole. And by the way, you can pass through these walls. You can easily figure out which walls are where. Yeah, that figures. Very well. Oh boy. Yes, I got it. If Re-Deads or Gibdos get close enough to you, they have a nasty habit of getting onto your back and humping you to death. Yes, viewers, they will rape you to death if you let them. And I got the compass just because, I've got the map, may as well pick the compass up anyways. Alright, fuck you. Oh, this room. I actually really like this room. I just like its design. I mean, the two Grim Reapers in the middle instead of the ice bit, it just looks cool. By the way, a quick note. When running against these guys, you can just roll under their scythes. There's going to be a hole in the floor right there, by the way. However, you cannot do anything about that hole. There we go. However, if you accidentally do that, then it's going to kind of screw you over. We wanted to come in here just that way we could get this key. And now I can just skirt my ass the fuck out of here. The hover boots make certain things easier and certain things harder to take care of. By the way, you actually need to wall this bomb. Anyways, yeah, like I was saying, the hover boots do make certain things easier, but it makes other things much harder. Case in point, one of the easy things that is chalked up to is getting the big Goron sword. Initially, when I first did the big Goron sword side quest as a kid, I thought you had to have the hover boots in order to complete it. You do not. But if you do have them, it makes crossing the gap over into the witch's potion shop a hell of a lot easier. And of course, anything that's made easier is of course a massively bueno thing. Do you have to warn us of that every single time? We know what fucking sealing masters are, you stupid bitch! In fact, I'm gonna take care of it now. Or not. Just wait for him to come back. Nope. Nope. There. Now that annoying ass problem hath been solved. And Stalfos. Fighting these false enemies with the hover boots on is actually made quite a bit more difficult, just because of how much momentum you keep. By the way, unlike that one Stalfos in the Forest Temple, this Stalfos can actually be pushed off the ledge. Also, hidden blocks. Gotta love them. Gotta love having pre-knowledge of this place. I do believe we want to come this way first. Yeah, yes we do. Something kind of interesting. It looks like a giant-ass empty room. Nope. Kind of annoying how the light can stand within the range of the spinning thing in the middle, but we can't. Okay, I was about to say, that was all of them. Why aren't you saying I got what was done? Monies. Then there's a hidden box here, which, by the way, you can still open without the lids of truth. Seems pointless to come in here. Yes, indeed. I do not disagree with such primitive notions. Yes, I just called you primitive, viewers. But you know what? Fuck you, I do what I want. See ya. Now then, I think we want to go this way first. Yeah. No, want to go the other way first. Which is no problem. That's why I say I get a little lost on occasion in this damn dungeon, because I may love this dungeon. I really do actually love this dungeon. I just kinda forget a lot of things in here. It's one of those I remember it as I go along kind of dungeons for me. There you are. I know this dungeon well enough to generally know how to get through to the end, but there's still certain things that just kind of goes right over my head briefly. Let's see. Nope. Okay. Now, what I generally like to do here, instead of continuously pushing it on the other side, I like to swap to this side and start pulling it once I get it halfway through, just because of how often I've ended up accidentally getting basically crushed to death by these things, because I was trying to push it across instead of pulling it. What the fuck just happened? Now I've got a headache. All in all, this isn't all that long of a dungeon. All materia. Anyways, like I was saying, this really isn't too terribly long of a dungeon in and of itself. It's just... its length is derived from basically the same thing that you had to deal with in the water temple. If you don't remember where exactly everything is, you gotta backtrack quite a bit. See, that's what I was trying to fucking do. Always have to rapidly tap the B button. And there's a small key that we can now use to progress. Woo! Progression! Percussion? Precaution! Caution, people. Bree is around. I was hoping to get across the way before it started moving back. There we go. Now it's funny, in this area, there are spikes everywhere. However, you can just kind of walk over them if you've got the hover boots. That should be close enough. Better be close enough. Indeed it was. I don't like these new deads. Hey, thanks. By the way, in a room with 2 re-deads or more, once you kill one re-dead, the other will start walking over to the first re-dead's body. The most notable of this occurrence happening is actually in the Hyrule Marketplace in the adult version of the area, just because there are like 5 or 6 re-deads in that area. I knew it. There it is. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Let it go down on record, viewers, that I fucking knew it. There we go. That is a bit more success-shaped. But yeah, I found the hover boots in this area kind of hilarious, just because it allows you to just waltz over everything. Fine, if you're gonna be a douchewagon. Take an arrow up the butt. Gotcha. Well, alright. Not exactly what we needed to do in here, but necessary to get the fuck out anyways. Grab that, thank you. This is what we gotta do in here. Pick up a bomb flower or use a bomb, it don't really matter which. And blow the fuck out of that. Fuck, fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. Small keys. Oh yeah. There you are. I don't know why it canceled out there. Oh boy, this part. Now the way you're going to want to deal with this, just put on your regular boots for the time being. You can't really run against the wind as it is now. However, once it goes out, it should be good. Fortunately, I couldn't make it past this guy quick enough. Okay. For some reason, the sprite didn't change. I thought that Anyways, you won't be affected by the wind if you have the iron boots on, and you're going to have them on here because